Yeah. All right. Would everyone like to try a DM to check if your DM is working, if you understood how it works? I've got a DM from the communications team. Anybody else wants to DM and check? I think you should, just to make sure there's no confusion. Those who've done the quiz here are sort of familiar with it, but the others should just try. Team 1, will you try DMing me? Okay, team 1, I've got it, yes. Team 6, I've got your DM. Okay, team 9, I've got your DM. Sasham, I've got your team's DM. Team 2, I've got your DM, all right. Right, okay, I think everyone has tried. Yeah, so that's the way you need to send me the pounds. Please don't put it on the chat, right? You may be right, you may be wrong, but basically it's just going to get in the way. All right, fine. We'll just go to the next word. I'll give you a replacement word. We'll start over with team 1 once again. Team 1, this is your word. Let's see what you can do with it. It's a word that doesn't sound very special. 6-letter word, doesn't sound very special. But in US English, right, it means someone who's quarrelsome, someone who's likely to pick a fight with you. 6-letter word, adjective. Doesn't sound particularly special, but in US English or North American English, it's a word that you use to describe somebody who's waiting to pick a quarrel or somebody who's likely to be argumentative. What is the 6-letter word? It sounds like another word we know, and that word means nothing very special. So what is the 6-letter word? Starting with team 1 again. If anyone is pouncing, you have to pounce now. That's the other thing. Please note about pouncing. Pouncing has to happen before the question starts passing. You can't pounce once the question starts passing. All right. Closing pounce in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't see any pauses. So we'll go with that 6-letter word. Starting with team 1. Panita and Ashwarya, do you have a guess?
No, sir. No, sir.
Just take a guess on some 6-letter word that you know. That sounds like nothing special, but means quarrelsome.
Common. But
okay, not common. Good to see you guys guessing. Not common. Team 2, the MCZ team. Okay, we'll have to pass you. Team 5, Vineet and Melina.
So, fusser?
Not fusser, no. Team 6, EMS.
Is it ornery?
Ornery is indeed the correct answer. 10 full points to team 6. Ornery comes from ordinary, but today to use the word ornery means someone who looks like they're about to pick a quarrel, someone who's likely to be quarrelsome and generally combative, right? Good answer from team 6. So they pick up the first points in today's Spellunked. The new word will go to team number 7, since we're working on infinite bounds. The new question or puzzle always goes to the team sitting next to the guys who cracked the last one. So we're on the same theme, completely ordinary sounding words with unexpected meanings. Here is the third word of the round. This is to you, team number 7. It's a word meaning extreme, right? Or sometimes it's a word suggesting irresponsibility, but is often misused in India, in Indian English, to suggest that something was done deliberately, right? So it's a 6-letter word. It suggests either an extreme degree of insensitivity, right? or just general extremism. Sometimes it can also suggest shamelessness, right? These are its official meanings, but in Indian English, it's often used to suggest that something was done deliberately or intentionally. What 6-letter word are we looking for? Team number 7's question, while they think about it, if you want to pounce, pounce is open. I'm looking at my DMs. I'll close pounce in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Sir, I'm
1.
bouncing. I'm bouncing.
You should send it. You shouldn't announce your pouncing and then send it later. The pounce is over, so no pounce anymore.
Problem with
Sorry,
my
no
chat.
pounce anymore. I'm passing it. Team number 7.
So is it wildly?
Not wildly. Team number 8, you can now try.
Sir, is it severe?
Not severe. Team 9. Anna Nandita, do you have a guess?
So we also said severe.
Okay, not severe, not severe. Moves to team 1, Aishwarya and Dipanita.
Unruly.
Not unruly. Passes to Grisha and Simran.
Utmost.
Not utmost. Sai Sham and Anirudh. Team 3. So what is the 6-letter word? Okay, passing you, Harshada and Smriti.
Is it severe?
Not severe. Severe was already tried. Vineet and Melina.
So is it wanted?
Not wanted, no. Anada and Sharan.
Is it apathy?
Not apathy, no. We'll give team 3 part points, sympathy points, because they almost got there, but not quite. We'll give them 5 points. This is the word wanton, W-A-N-T-O-N, wanton, right? You'll hear it a lot in Indian English, where people will say, he did this wantonly. Wantedly is another variation of this, right? Wantonly suggesting with great abandonment of responsibility, while what they actually mean is that they did it intentionally, that they did it to a plan, etc. Right? One of those hilarious cases of words finding a new life in English. So 5 points to team 3, new question to team 4. Team 4, another word that is very often misapplied, right? This time it's a nice long word. You'll have to give me let me count. I usually get word counts wrong, so I'm being super careful on this. It's an 11-letter word, right? 11-letter word. It's a word from politics, and there it denotes somebody who's opposed to progress, opposed to change. But when you hear it being misapplied in Indian English and in other dialects of English, it's usually applied to mean making a response or responding to something. That is obviously the wrong sense of the word, but that sense is used by many people, both in India and in other parts of the world. 11-letter word comes from politics, has a very specific meaning, that meaning being opposed to change or opposed to progress. But you could hear it being used in the sense of somebody making a response or somebody responding to something. What 11-letter word is this? This word goes to team number 4, Harshada and Smriti. Would anybody like to pounce? Pounce is open for exactly 5 seconds. Closing pounce in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, pounce is gone. I can see Litesh typing, but since his answer didn't come in time, we'll close the pounce and move on. Team 4, TEP, it's yours now. Do you want to take a guess? Okay, team 4, time to take a guess. No negatives, remember, just take a guess. 11-letter word.
The only thing we could think of was conservative.
Okay, not conservative. Goes to team number 5.
So is it reactionary?
Reactionary is the correct word. Perfect answer. 10 points to team number 5 for reactionary, right? So reactionary is a term from Marxist politics. It denotes somebody who gets in the way of change and doesn't allow change to happen. It's the opposite of the word progressive in Marxist language, but it has traveled out of such language. And so lots of people understand the word reactionary as someone who's making a reaction or someone who's responding to something, which is obviously not the sense in which the word was intended. 10 good points to team 5. New question goes to team 6. It's the fourth of our words. Okay, this is a set of words, two words, a pair. They are homophones. They sound like each other, but have completely different origins and different meanings. Not entirely different meanings, though. It's just that they're used in different contexts. So one is a 7-letter word, meaning insensitive to other people. The other is a 6-letter word, meaning hard, usually applied to a surface, a particular kind of surface, right? So one word means insensitive to other people, and that's a 7-letter word. The second is a 6-letter word. The words sound like each other, right? The second is a 6-letter word, which is used generally to refer to a hardening of a surface. That's perhaps the best way of defining it. The hardening of a surface, 6 letters, and being insensitive to other people, 7 letters. I want both words. Pounce is open. We'll see if anyone wants to pounce. You have to give me these 2 words. I'll need both words if you're pouncing. Okay. If you're pouncing, you have to have both words, otherwise it doesn't count, right? The team that has pounced so far has only given me 1 word, so that doesn't count as an answer. You can withdraw your pounce if you don't have both words. Okay, the word is with team 6. So team 6, all yours. EMS, all yours. Give me both words, please. Okay. Closing pounds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are passing now. Team 6, do you have a guess? Or can I pass you? Okay, passing you guys. Team 7.
So is it course and course?
Okay, not course and coerce. Passes to team 8.
So you said insensitive or sensitive?
I said insensitive.
Oh, okay. Just a wild guess. Empathy and harden.
Not empathy and harden.
Okay.
Team 9, Anandita.
Yes, sir, but we don't really know the word.
Take a guess.
Can I just say strong? I really know.
Wrong. Passes to team 1.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Is it callous and so CALLOUS
Ah.
and CALLUS? Callous.
Perfect answer. Team 1 scored 10 points. Callous, where used as an adjective, it means, to be insensitive to other people. A callus used as a noun, CALLUS, refers to a hardening of the skin, usually, when it's been exposed to friction or to repetitive work of some kind, right? So that's 10 good points to team 1 for callus and callus. It brings us to the end of the first set of puzzles. We'll move quickly to our second set of puzzles, right? We go from meanings now to word family, right? So in word family, what you have are a set of words with similar meanings, right? They all mean roughly similar things, essentially. So think of it as, let's say, a set of words. In linguistics, we'd call these a collocational set, right? Words with associated meanings. In a thesaurus, you'll find them together in reference to a particular sense or meaning, right? We are calling them word family. So what will happen is I'll give you the number of letters in each of these words and give you two clues, right? One will be a direct synonym, the second will be an associated word, and it's open on the pounce. Whoever pounces will get it right. All right. All teams have tested their DMs, right? They know that they're working for sure. No one's confused about that. Please don't say anything in the chat, in the meeting chat, because that will be visible to everybody. All right. So here's the first word from this word family. It's a 4-letter word. So when I'm giving you clues, I'll only give you one-letter clues, one-word clues, and I won't give you any further clarifications. All right. So first word coming up, it's all on the pounce. It's a 4-letter word. First clue, lively. Lively, that's Lively, lively. I'm looking for a 4-letter word. Second clue, old. First clue, lively. Second clue, old. So remember that the first clue is always a synonym. The second clue is an associated word. Okay, we have a pounce from the GIP team. Okay, I'm recording their pounce. Pounce is still open. I'll keep it open for 5 seconds longer. Team 8 have pounced. Anybody else pouncing? Please send me a DM. We'll do a countdown. We have a pounce from the EJP team. We have a pounce from MCZ. We have a pounce from team 7 and from the EMS team. Okay. Right, I'm closing pounce. I will receive a total of 5 pounces, right? Okay, we'll take this last pounce that I got in as well. Closing, no more pounces taken, right? The EMS team said PERT, which unfortunately doesn't have exactly the same meaning and connotation, right? So they'll get a -5 for pouncing wrong on this word. The other team that went for it was EJP 26 is Saisham and Anirudh, right?
So Melina and
No,
Vineet.
Oh, Mirela and Vinny. All right. So you guys went for the word, and what you had, as I can see, is the word hail, which is wrong. So you guys will also get a -5. Sorry about that. Okay. But several other teams went for it. At least 4 other teams went for it. And they seem to have got the word right. So the GIP team gets it right. The MCZ team gets it right. The CPE team gets it right. And the ENG 30 is Aishwarya's team, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, team 1. Okay, please do tell me which team you are, or I'll get confused. So all these teams get it right, and they get 10 points each. So 10 points to team 1, that's Aishwarya and team. The MCZ team also got it right. Right, that's Grisha and Simran. So they'll get 10 points as well. That's team 2. So team 2 get 10 points. Let me just assign the points if you don't mind. Otherwise, I'll get confused. Next up, we had team 7 getting it right. So team 7 will get 10 points. We also had team 8 get it right. That's Litesh and Saujanya from JAP. So they get 10 points as well. So those are the 4 teams that made points in this round. Yeah, someone had a question. What is the question?
Nothing, just that we were a bit confused because everyone just bounced. So we just wanted to know what was the answer.
The answer I'll give you, right? So the word I'm looking for which we gave you clues such as lively and old, is the word spry. S-E-R-Y. Yes?
So no bounce, sir.
There's no bounce. It's only bounce.
On this round?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only bounce. Okay. Right? Spry is the word I was looking for. Nice to see so many teams crack it and make good points. We'll move on quickly to the next word. This is a 6-letter word, right? And I'll give you the first clue if you're ready. The first clue is supple. 6-letter word. Supple. I'm looking for a 6-letter word this time. Bounce is open, but I suggest you wait till I give both clues. The second clue I'm going to give you is agile. Agile. Supple and agile. Those are the clues. Let's see if anybody is going for it on the bounce. Okay, I have a bounce from team 4. Closing bounce in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, closing bounce. I'm not taking any more bounces. I've got bounces from team, from the TEP team, from JIP, from MCZ, from CPE, from team 1, from EMS, and from 26 is Vineet and Melina, right? So let me first award negatives because there are at least 4 negatives in this round. TEP team 4 said nimble, which is unfortunately not the word I'm looking for. So they'll get a -5. Sorry about that. -5 to team 4. Among the others who said nimble, earning themselves negatives, are Vineet and team, the EMS team, the MCZ team, and the JIP team. So 5 teams went for nimble, and they all got it wrong. Let's give them their negatives first to sort of make sure that they are able to recover from it quickly.
Hi, sir. Another doubt. I'm so sorry. I'm annoying.
One second. Let me just put the negatives in, right? Okay, negatives there. Negatives going in. All right, who else do I need to give negatives to? So, yeah, the teams that have got it right, we'll come to in a moment. So MCZ get a -5. Brings their total score in this round down by 5 points, but no great damage there. Team 3 didn't bounce, right? Yeah, team 3 didn't bounce. We have a -5 to team 6, a -5 to team 7. And yeah, team 9 didn't bounce, so they're fine. Team 8 bounced and got a -5. Yes, Anna, what is your question?
So the ones who didn't bounce, are we allowed to give the answer if we think we got it right?
You won't get points. You can try without points. This is a round only on bounce.
Okay. So Nandita and I think it's limber.
Limber is indeed the answer. You should have bounced. You might have got good points. Right?
Okay. We will next time. We are just playing it safe.
Limbo.
Yeah. So team 1, Aishwarya and Deepanika get, wait, hang on. I'm giving out the points, right? So 10 points to team 1. The other team that said limber was team 7, who've been given 10 points, right? And did I get one more limber? I think I did get one more limber. The EMS team also gave me limber, so they'll get 10 points, right? So these are the 3 teams that made points on the word. EMS will give you your points and then we'll proceed with the next word. So EMS make 10. Yeah, all scores taken care of. Let's now go to the next word. If you're all ready for it, they're all from the same family of words, remember, right? So be ready to pounce. One. Let me just put all the scores in. Okay. Next word coming up, right, is a 5-letter word from the same family, right? So the first clue is flexible. Flexible, 5-letter word. Second clue is thin. Flexible and thin, these are your 2 clues. Pounds is open on the word. Closing pounds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Closing the word now. No further tries will be taken. Right. The last team I'm taking is MCZ, who just came in with a guess. All right. So we have a pounce from EMS, who go for it and get it right. We have a pounce for it from TP, from team 1, and from team MCZ, team 2, all of whom get another word, not the word I'm looking for, right? So they all get -5s. Let me award those -5s. Teams 1, 2, and 4 get -5s. One, 2, and 4. Okay, those -5s have been awarded. We'll now give the points to the teams that got it right. I think only EMS got it right. So EMS will make 10 points. Anyone wants to guess without points what the 5-letter word might be?
So,
Yes.
it's from. So, is it lit?
I'm looking for the word light. Yes, light. Light has both these associations. So team EMS were the only people to get it right this time. Light, and nothing else is being accepted. New word, last of the words in this sequence.
Sir,
right?
team 2.
Yeah. Team 2, what about team 2?
That's what we sent, sir, leave.
Well, from what I can see, well, it says there was a message that was deleted, right? So I can't accept a pounce that was deleted. I'm sorry. It'll count as a revised pounce for which you'll get a negative. All right. It's the first try that comes in. All right. Last of the word family words is a 5-letter word again. The first clue is quick. That's the synonym, quick. And the second clue, the associated word, is project. Quick and project. Pounce is open. Anybody pouncing?
So how many letter word? How many
5
letter
letters.
word? I'm sorry.
5
I didn't hear you.
letters. 5 letters. 5 letters. Quick and project. Okay, we have a pounce from EMS. Anybody else going? Closing pounce in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clues were quick and project. Word is closed. JIP said Swift, so we'll quickly give them a -5. We're not looking for Swift this time. That brings them down. Other tries that we've had. EJP, Saisham said speed, also not right. So we'll hand them a -5. Okay. Other tries that we've got are brisk from MCZ, which is wrong. They'll get a -5. Okay. Who else did we have? We had EMS saying brief, which will get them a -5. It's the first time they're getting a -5. So EMS get a -5. And finally, our last team to try was, who else did we have? TEP said a bomb, which is not what I'm looking for. So they'll get a -5 as well. Nice to see TP going for broke. But guys, try and score some points also before you take risks. All right, that finishes the round. We'll look at scores now. We have team 1 on 25 points after losing a -5 somewhere. Just give you that score. Team 1 on 25. Team 2 have managed to get down to -5. Team 3 are on 0. Team 4 are on -15. Team 5 had 10 and then got 2 minuses, so they're down to 0 as well. Team 6 is on 20 right now. Team 7 is on 15. Team 8 is on, okay, they have -5 now. All right, team 9 haven't opened. Okay, that's the second phase. Let's move on quickly to the third part of this contest. Okay, it's called Kangaroos, and here I'll share my screen with you. Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Team 8, I think we're supposed to be 0.
Let me just check.
We scored 10 and then we lost 2 bounces, so that's -10.
Okay, let me just check. I could have enthusiastically given you. I could have
7.
given. Yeah.
We answered 2 questions right. So yeah.
Yeah, but you got a negative, right? So
No,
that's 20.
only sent in 2 answers. That's why I was saying.
Yeah, so you had 20 points and you got a -5, which brings you down to 15. Right. In teams 8's case, it is 0, not -5. Sorry about that. So they're down to 0. Yeah, so I'll just call out the scores again. Team 1 on 25, team 2 on -5, team 3 on 0, team 4 on -15, team 5 on 0, team 6 on 20, team 7 on 15, team 8 have to come back from that 0, team 9 yet to open. All right, some easy points to be made in the next few rounds. So let's quickly take those rounds up. Right. The next round is a round of kangaroo words. Right. There are 5 words. It's a written round. I'll give you time of about 90 seconds in which to crack these 5 words. Right. Sorry. This is not a written round. It's an infinite bounce with bounce. Right. So if you want to pounce, you'll have to DM me. Please write your team number and put your guess down. It's 10 and 5 on the pounce, 10 and -5, and plus 10 on the bounce. Right. So let's quickly get that screen shared. Okay, can you guys see my blank screen?
Yes, sir.
We'll do this as a written round. It'll probably work better as a written round. So same rules, 10 points for every correct answer. We'll remove the negatives, but we'll time the round. We'll stop you in 90 seconds, right? So let me just put up the clues first, right? So a kangaroo word is a word which contains another word within itself, right? So with the first one, I'm looking for a shorter 5-letter word, which is roughly synonymous. So you'll see things in brackets saying S or A. S stands for synonym, A stands for antonym. So the word that you're looking for, right, is a 5-letter word, which is roughly synonymous, right, to the word that you see on the screen, right? So you need to put in that word. What you'll have to do at the end of the, or before the end of the 90 seconds is send me a sequence of words, right? And I will give you your points. Okay, second word coming up, right? So this is the word master. You'll have to find a word which means something that is the opposite of master, right? A shorter word, which could be the opposite of master. Third word. So this is a synonym this time. A word within this word that has roughly the same meaning. Fourth word coming up. Okay. This time I'm looking for a shorter word within this word, which has a similar meaning. That's why it says S in brackets. So these are words you can find by just scanning the letters. You don't have to do any rearranging or anagramming, right? And the last of the words. So here you'll have to look for something that is opposite in meaning. So these directions and brackets are meant to help you, but they could also not help you, right? Just go with a word that seems to have the sense that the direction in brackets contains. All right, so your time has now begun. We'll
Sir,
stop
one
you.
question.
What is the question?
The word that we're looking for is in the word. When you say
Yes,
that, do we have
in
to
the
find it from within those letters itself?
Within
or-
those letters, indeed, yes. It's a kangaroo word. It's called a kangaroo word.
So
right?
all of them are 5 letters?
No, they're not.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. We'll stop you in about 60 seconds. 30 seconds are already up. Okay, don't send me tries on individual words. Just send me one integrated response, which has tries on all the words. There are no negatives. So if you get it right, you get it right. Send it to me as a list of 5 words. And number the words, please. Also, please remember what I said. You don't have to rearrange the letters. you can find the word that I'm talking about in the same sequence of letters. You just have to remove a letter or two. That's all. No rearrangement required. So please don't send me rearranged words. So please play the round by the idea of the kangaroo word, right? The word that we want is already in the spelling that you see before you. You don't have to rearrange the letters. All right. We'll stop you in 30 seconds. Please send one complete list. I'm not going to accept tries on individual words because that will just get too confusing. I'll take as an answer only a list of 5 words. Okay, closing in 30 seconds. Please make sure it's a list of 5 words. Otherwise, I'm not considering your answer. And please remember the clue I gave you. You don't have to rearrange the letters to find the word that I'm talking about. You just need to look at the same order of letters and remove 1 or 2 or 3. Okay, last 15 seconds. Stopping you in 10. Stopping you in 5. Stopping you in the next 1 second. Please make sure your answers are all in. No more will be accepted after this. Okay, let's look at answers. Okay, team 1, I've got your response. Okay, team 1 gets 1 right, so they'll get 10 points for that one. Team 2, have I got your response? Okay, team 2 have 2 right, so they'll get 20 points. Team 3, I've got your response. Team 3, all right. Team 3 will give you 10 points. So 10 to team 3. Team 4 have sent in a guess, a set of guesses. Okay, I don't seem to have got guesses from team 4. This is one time when you should have tried team 4 because there are no negatives. But you guys haven't tried, that's sad to see. We haven't got a try from team 5, it looks like. Team 5, have you sent in a guess?
No, sir.
You haven't. Okay, okay. Team 5 you have, as a matter of fact. Sent in a guess. You get 1 right. So that'll get you 10 points. Hey, sorry. This is not team 5. This is team 1. I'm looking at team 1's answer. Sorry about that. Team 5 haven't sent in an answer. So they'll get nothing on this round. Okay, team 6, have you sent me a guess? EMS. Okay, I don't see a guess from EMS. Team 7 have sent me a guess. Let's see what they've done. Okay, team 7 get 2 right, so they'll get 20 points. 20 points to team 7. Sorry, that's Asian team, team 8. Team 8 make 20 points. Let me look at team 7 now. Team 7, CPE, let's check yours. Okay, team 7 get 1 right, so they get 10 points. Okay, so at the end of this round, have
Sir,
the
team
prom
9.
team sent in, I guess. Yeah, I'll look at your answer one sec.
Yeah, I made a small error. I'm really sorry. I'm sure I spammed you, but I'm so sorry.
Okay, I've got your answers. You'll get 10 points. Right?
Okay.
10 points to team 9.
Thank you.
Okay, so team 9 open their account with 10. Right, let's give you the answers to the words. The first one was maggot, right? And you had to look for a word with a roughly similar meaning, right? If you take away a G, you'll get the word mago or maggot, right? Which is a reference to the Barbary ape, which is another living thing. So that's the level of synonymy there. Maggot with a single G. With master, you can get the word mate out of it, which is a synonym for friend, right? And so those are opposed meanings, master suggesting hierarchy and mate suggesting equality. With passion, one of the meanings of the word passion is suffering, right? So when you say the passion of the Christ, for instance, you're talking about suffering, right? So if you look carefully at passion, you have the word pain there, which would get you 10 points if you've written it. A flaneur is an enthusiast of the city, someone who likes wandering around, right? So a roughly similar meaning is available to us in the word fan, F-A-N. That's all I was looking for there. And in the last one, the word is sperm, right? And you have to look for a roughly antonymous meaning. If you look carefully at the word sperm, you'll find the word perm, which is sort of antonymous because sperm are proverbially short-lived, while the word perm refers to something that's permanent, right? So that's the basis on which the words were assigned as synonyms or antonyms. We'll give you the scores before the last couple of rounds. Team 9 are on 10 points. Team 8, Ritesh and Saujanya on 20 points. Dia and Drishti, team 7 on 25 points. After these rounds, team 6, EMS are on 20. They haven't added to their score. Team 5 are on 0. They haven't moved. Team 4, TEP are on -15. They could have made some points in this round, but I think decided to play safe suddenly. Team 3, Sasham and Anirudh are on 15 points. Team 2, MCZ were on -5, but they made 20 points in this round. So that gets them up to 15 points. And team 1, Aishwarya and Deepanita, added 10 points, so they're on 35, right? So those are the scores, still very closely packed. I have a couple more of rounds to go before we stop today, right? So after kangaroos, what we have is a round of word histories. Yes, there's a question.
So team 3 on 10, I think. We started last round on 0. We had a -5 before.
So have I given you more points?
You gave us, 5 more.
You had 5. And then in the last round, you made 10, no? Oh, okay, you had a -5.
This round, 10 points.
Okay, 10 points. Right, that's the scores as of now. The next round is again a round that will be on the, let's check on what format we are using it. It's 4 words on pounds, right? I'll give you descriptions of the words, right? I hope I've stopped sharing my screen. This is a round where you're not supposed to see my screen. Can you still see my screen? We're off, right? Yeah. We are not on the screen anymore. So 4 related words related by etymology, right? I'll give you the etymological clues and you can pounce on them one after the other, right? Please remember to follow the system that I've asked you to follow. Please put your team number in the answer so I know which team to give points to. All right. So the first of these words is a 7-letter word meaning not from here. All 4 words owe their origins to a Latin word meaning outside, right? And the first of those words is a word meaning not from here. 7-letter word. Any bounces? Not from here. Closing bounce in 5, 4.
So team
3.
3 is typing.
Yeah. 2, 1. I see 2 teams typing, so I'll allow them to send in their bounces. Okay, I've got one of those. Okay, and team 1. All right. So these are the 5 teams that have tried. Team 1, team 5, team 3, team 9, and team 7. Team 2 also. 6 teams have tried, right? Okay. The word
So team 4 too.
Team 4, yeah, I've seen your pounds, not to worry. Right? I think I identified you as team 5. I've seen your pounds, not to worry. So team 4 pounced, team 1 pounced, team 3 pounced, team 7 pounced, and team 2 pounced, and they all got it right. The only team to get it wrong was, unfortunately, team number 9. Team number 9 said outside, which is not the word I was looking for, right? So they'll get a -5 on this one. Sorry about that. So this score comes down to 5.
I just want to ask, I think we made a mistake. I think we're team 5, Vineet and Melina.
Yeah, which is why I had it as team 5, right? Okay, don't worry, I'll add it to the score. I have your names here. So
we are team 5, yes, sir.
Yeah, you're team 5, right? Okay, so the teams that got it right were team 1, who will get an extra 10 points, right? Team 2 got it right as well, so they'll get 10. Team 3 got it right, so they'll get 10. Team 5 got it right, so they'll get 10. And there was one more team that got, team 7 got it right. We'll give it to them as well. Team 7 got it right. Okay, have I missed any teams that got it right? Let me just check. We had 6 teams. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I missed JIP, right? So JIP will give you the points as well. That's team number 8. Okay, right, so those have been the scores that have changed. The answer I was looking for is the word foreign, right? It comes from the Latin fors, which means outside, right? So foreign is the first word. Going over to the second word now, all etymologically connected words. This is a 6-letter word used in the Catholic Church for a church that is located in a remote area. 6-letter word used in the Catholic Church and also in the Greek Orthodox and the various other Orthodox churches for a church in a remote area, in an area far away from the central church, from the metropolitan church. What is this 6-letter word? You'll have come across this word in Bangalore too. There are lots of signboards with this word around in Bangalore, all over parts of Bangalore and even in parts of Kerala. What is this 6-letter word? Pounce is open. Closing pounce in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we have tries from JIP from, that's team 8, team 1, team 9, team 4, team 3, team 2, and team 4. Team 4 are trying or not trying? Team 4 don't seem to be trying. Team 5 rather don't seem to be trying. Team 4 are also not trying, right? So this is how many teams? Team 8, team 1, team 9, team 4, team 5. Look, team 5 haven't tried. Team 2 and team 3. Okay. This is going to be one of those nasty words where everyone makes negatives, I'm afraid. Team 1 get a negative of 5, minus 5. So they're down to 40 points now. Team 2 tried, they get a negative as well. Team 3, did you guys try? Yeah, team 3 tried. They said parish, which is wrong. So they get a negative. The choice today was the uniform choice seemed to be chapel, which is definitely wrong. So they all get negatives. Team 4 also get a negative, unfortunately. Team 5 tried, they get a negative. Okay, team 5 didn't try, for the record. Team 8 tried and team 9 tried. They'll both get negatives. So the guesses overall have been either the word chapel or the word parish, right? Both of which are wrong. Okay. So the teams that didn't try and save points are team 7 and team 6, both of which very wisely left the word alone. The word I'm looking for is foreign, F-O-R-A-N-E. So you'll find churches called St. Thomas Foreign, which basically means that at the point when that church was set up, it was set up to serve people who were very far away from the original church that they were part of. Right? That's the origin of the word foreign, F-O-R-A-N-E. Very close in etymology to the word foreign. Both of them are connected to the Latin word meaning outside or far away, etc.
Sir, just want to clarify. Team 5 didn't respond. We didn't respond to this question.
Yeah, you did. Right? I've got that on my scores, not to worry. All right. The third word from the same Latin source is a word, 6-letter word meaning far from civilization, right? Far from urban spaces, 6-letter word. It's a word you connect with nature, far from civilization, far from urban spaces. That's its original Latin meaning. What is this? 6-letter word. Bounce is open. We have 2 bounces so far from CPE and EMS. Anybody else bouncing? EJP have also bounced. Anybody else bouncing? Far from the city, far from urban spaces, close to nature, the Latin word for outside. Anybody else going? Closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Only three teams have tried. EMS said remote, which is wrong, so they'll get a -5. Sorry about that. Team 6 get a -5 after playing safe for very long. Of the other teams that tried, there seem to have been happier consequences, right? So we have teams 5, 7, and 1 all guessing the word forest, and they all get it right. So they get 10 points, 5, 7, and 1. Forest is the word I was looking for. So 10 points to team 1. Team 7. That's Zia and Drishti. And team 6 or team 5. I think it's team 5. Let me just check.
Yes, sir, it's 5.
It's 5. Team 5 also had Forest, so they'll get the other 10 points. Okay, team 6, you get your 10. Team 5, you get your 10 points. Okay. The last of the words coming up is a 5-letter word that was used originally in the sense of a nice place for everybody to meet outdoors. So the Latin word for outdoors has given us 4 familiar words. The 4th one is a 5-letter word that was used originally in the sense of a nice place to meet outdoors. What is this 5-letter word? Nice place to meet outdoors. Let's see if there are pounces. Opening pounce. Nice place to meet outdoors. 5 letters. No one seems to have gone for it yet. Still waiting. Okay, I can see 2 teams typing. Okay, we have pounces. We have team 8 pouncing. Team 7 also seem to be pouncing. As also 9. So lots of action in the 7, 8, 9 part of the finals. Pounce is open. Okay, closing pounce now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pounce is gone. I've got pounces only from teams 8 and teams 9. 7 seem to have given up on pouncing. So team 9 say Patio, which is not what I'm looking for, so they'll get a -5, which means they go down into the minuses this time. Team 8 get it right, so they'll get 10 points. That's a useful 10 points for them to pick up. The word I'm looking for, since nobody else has gone for it, is the word forum. Right? It comes from the Latin word fors, meaning outdoors, outside, etc. So forum was a place for meeting outside. That's where it actually comes from. Right? So that finishes our penultimate round. We look at the scores before we go into the last round. We have team 1 leading at the moment with 50 points. We have team 2 on 20, team 3 on 15 points, team 4 on -20, team 5 on 20 points, team 6 on 15 after getting a minus in this round, team 7 in second place right now with 45, and team 8 in third place right now with 35. Team 9 are on -5. All right, we'll go quickly into the last round. We've overshot on time a little bit, and we have by the book awaiting us after this. So we'll do the last round as quickly as possible. Okay, this is a round called word chain, right? It's a round that you do on pounce, right? I'll call out each word. I'll call out the definitions of the words and leave them on the screen after I call them out. You have 90 seconds in which to work them out and send it to me as a complete message. Please don't try on individual words. I'm not going to correct them. All right. So let me explain how the round works. It's a set of 5 words of 6 letters. where each word differs from the previous word by one letter, right? And you get 25 points for cracking the whole sequence. All right. So I'll call out the clues first, and then I'll share that slide with you. I'll start your time from the point when I share the slide with you. All right. So the first, yes, if there's a question. Okay, there are 5 6-letter words that you have to crack. There are clues that will go up on screen, right? And the clues will be useful if you read them carefully, right? So each of the answers differs from the previous answer by one letter, and they're all 6-letter words. Okay, so to give you an example of how this works, right? If you had, let's say, the word red as the first answer, and the word wed as the second answer, and the word wet as the third answer, right? You get a sense of how this round works, right? So you substitute one letter and you get an entirely new word. The clue helps you get the word. So these are 6-letter words and there are 5 of them, right? So if you're ready, I'll just put the words up. Since we've been giving 10 points to everybody, we'll be kind and give you 10 points for cracking each word here as well. So you can make a total of 50 points on this round, right? So anybody can still win. Let's share the screen and give you 90 seconds to crack this round in. Can you see my screen? All right. You have 90 seconds from now. I'm looking for 5 words of 6 letters each. Your time starts now. We'll stop you in 90 seconds. Please send me a complete message with the numbers in correct order, no points otherwise. I hope you're all able to see the screen. Okay, 30 seconds up. You have another minute. Okay, another 30 seconds. $15 seconds. The last 5 seconds. Okay, stopping you now. Please send your answers in immediately. Okay. Okay, time's up. Team 8, you can't send me any more answers. Okay, that brings us to the end of this round. I'll assign the points first. There are no negatives in this round, so no one's going to die unnecessarily. Okay, let's look at team 8. Right. We'll go to team 7 now. Next team is team EMS. Okay, team 4. I'm very happy to see that team 4 has scored points. And last set of scores, after which I'll give you the answers. Okay, so the clues were in this order. The first is a pestilence with a hint of the shivers. This is the word plague, which has within it the word ague, A-G-U-E, which is a kind of symptom of malaria, right? So plague is the first one. The second is a coating or a sign of honor. So here I'm looking for the word plaque. You remove the G and replace it with a Q. The third is a group of people hired to cheer. This would be the word clerk, C-L-A-Q-U-E. The fourth sounds like a camera, but is a closed group. Take away the A in Clark and replace it with an I, you will get clique. And the last one sounds like a wrap, but is a fabric with blisters. This would be the word cloak, C-L-O-Q-U-E. It sounds like the word cloak, but is French in origin and is a word for fabric, right? Nobody got all 5 right, but the CPE team did quite well in that they got 4 out of a possible 5 right. That gets them a good 40 points in this round and helps them put up a very impressive finish, right? So scores at the end of today's Spellunked are made in edition of an online Spellunked. I'll call it out. Team 1 finished with 0. Team 2, sorry, not team 1, team 9 finished with 0. Team 8 finished with a final score of 20 points. Wait, one second, I've got the wrong round. Yeah, so this is the correct scores. Team 9 finished with -5. They didn't add anything in this round, so they're still on -5. Team 8 finished with 45 points. Team 7 finished with 85 points, aided by 40 good points in this round. Team 7, that's the EMS team, they finished with 35 points. The EJP team, team number 5, finished with 20 points. TEP, who was sitting on -20, got 2 right. They got plague and plague, right? And so they climbed their way back to 0, a very honorable 0. It could have been more if they hadn't lost points unnecessarily. Team 3, EJP, Anirudh and Sasha make 15 points. Team 2, MCZ, finished with 30 points. They got one of the answers right. Team 1 drew a blank in this round, so they stay on their score of 50 points. So we have a clear 1, 2, 3 finish. In first place are the third CPE team of Diya and Drishti. They win with 85 points. In second place are the MA team comprising Dipanita and Aishwarya. They come second. And a very close third are Litesh and Saujanya from first JIP, who finished on 45 points. Right? A close finish from EMS, who finished with 35 points. They were looking quite good in the first half of the contest, but lost a little momentum, but got a little of it back in the last round, which is a good thing to see. Better luck next time. Nice to see so many first-year teams do well. So that brings us to the end of Spellunked. Please congratulate our winners. Team number 7 from CPE, Diya and Drishti. In second place, Aishwarya and Dipanita from first MA. And in third place, Litesh and Saujanya from first JIP. Thank you very much. And over now to the Lit Society for By the Book.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, sorry. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the very first edition of By the Book by the Literary Society. So, By the Book is a pageant themed event where we have three teams from various classes taking up characters from their favorite books and holding a conversation or doing out a scene. So, we have 8 teams here today with us. So, without further ado, we are going into the event. Our first team is from second JIP, and the stage is all yours, guys. All the best.
So we're actually starting with the scenes. Scene 1.
Well, girls, I have a surprise for you. Give them all of my dear love and a kiss. Tell them I think about them by day, pray for them at night, and find my best comfort in their affection at all times. A year may seem very long for us to wait, but remind them that while we wait, we may all work, so that these hard days may not be wasted. I know they will remember all I said to them. They will be loving children to you, will do their duties faithfully, fight their bosom enemies bravely, and conquer themselves so beautifully, so that when I come back to them, I may be fonder and prouder than ever of my little girls. Scene 2.
Don't forget to keep the bad breath outside. Is my dress all right? Does my hair look really bad?
I know I haven't heard yet. If you see me doing anything wrong, remind me with a wink, will you? Dear me, I didn't mean to find anyone here.
Don't bother, stay if you like.
Shan't I disturb you?
Not a bit. I was just strange. I felt strange. Seeing no one there, I knew.
So did I. And please don't leave if you'd rather. Curly black hair, large black eyes, brown skin, handsome nose. I wonder what age he is.
Scene 3.
I don't believe fine young ladies enjoy themselves even a bit more than we do, despite of our old gowns, burned hair, and slippers that strain our ankles when we are even silly enough to wear them.
Kavya, I think we're done.
Hi, thank you so much, guys, and you guys did it within time as well. So, next team we have up for us is the team from third EJP. Guys, the stage is all yours. Good luck.
Thank you. Anindya, just tell us when you're starting.
Yeah, I just started it. Yeah. Is my screen on?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. Oh, well, after such a fall, I shall think nothing of tumbling downstairs. And I must be somewhere near the center of the earth. How strange. Where am I? Is that a cat?
Meow.
I didn't know cats could grin. Where did he go? Oh,
who are you?
I hardly know, sir, for just a present.
What do you mean by that?
I can't explain myself, sir, I'm afraid, because I'm not myself, you see.
I don't see.
I'm afraid I can't put it more clearly then.
Well, then I can't be of much help. Goodbye.
First, could you tell me, please, which way I got to go from here?
That depends on a good deal on where you want to get to. Meow.
I don't much care where, but
It doesn't matter, my dear.
as long as I get somewhere.
Oh, you're sure to do that if you walk long enough.
And what sort of people live there?
In that direction, you'll find some mad people. Meow.
What a strange place. I don't know how I ended up here first. And then the caterpillar is awfully rude and he disappears without helping me. And then the cat disappears before I can say thank you. How weird. Where do I go from here? It looks like a nice place, but what do I do?
Hello there.
Oh.
Would you like some tea?
Yes, that would be nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. Why is a raven like a writing desk?
Oh, I love riddles. Let's have some fun now.
Well, have you thought of the answer yet?
No, I give up. What's the answer?
I haven't the slightest idea. Oh my God. Speaking of hats, your hair needs cutting.
That's awfully rude to remark.
Oh, well then, you could buy one of my hats. I have hats, I tailor hats, and my lovely top hat.
No, sir, I don't think they'll quite suit my head, you see.
Oh, you're quite right about that. Well then, what do we do instead? Oh, I could sing the song I sung at the Queen's concert last March. Would you like to
Yes,
listen?
please. Yes, please. That would be delightful.
Then, here we go. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. Well, I had barely finished the first verse when Bloody Big Head jumped up and screamed,
Off with that head! Off with that! Where is my dad? Who stole it?
It wasn't me, Your Majesty. I think it was
them.
Off with that head!
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. That was great. Now, moving on to the next team, we have from first BBA B, Saida, Inchara, and Shreya. The stage is all yours, guys. Good luck.
You're impossibly fast, and your skin is pale white and ice cold. Your eyes change color, and sometimes you speak like you're from a different time. You never eat or drink anything. You don't go out in the sunlight. How old are you? How long have you been 17?
I've been 17 for quite a while now.
I know what you are.
If you know what I am, then say it. Say it out loud.
You're a vampire.
Are you afraid of me now?
No.
Then ask me the most basic question. What do we eat?
You're not gonna hurt me, right?
Edward pulls Bella aggressively.
Where are you taking me?
Out of the clouds. You have to see. You need to see what I look like in the sunlight.
Edward is moving at a tremendous speed, carrying Bella up the mountain. Rosalind talks about her human life. My human life was a much simpler place. It was 1933. I was 18. I was beautiful. My life was perfect. I was born in Rochester, New York, in early 1913s. I had 2 younger brothers and a mother who was a housewife. I had my dad who used to work at the bank. His job helped the family to gain enough wealth. I was luckier than I deserved. Emmett is everything I could ever ask for. If I knew what to ask for, he's the best thing ever happened to me. He's basically the perfect person someone like me needs. And oddly enough, he needs me too.
ಇವಾಗಲ್ಲ. Charlie, Bella's father, talks to her.
We both know what's going on here, Bella. And it's not good for you. It's been months. No calls, no letters, and no contact at all. You can't keep waiting for him. It must be a hard thing to be a father living in fear that your daughter would meet a boy she liked, but also having to worry if she didn't. Jacob and Alice enter.
Charming, aren't they?
Try to keep this on edge.
It's working.
What do you want from me?
Can I just stand next to you?
Fine, that's fine by me. That won't cause me any harm.
See, when I'm close to you, it's like being able to shut my eyes up. Everything just goes away, except for the wet dog smell.
Well, I'm glad I can help someone.
That'll be all. That's it.
Hey, thank you guys so much. That was great. Now we have the next team that's from MA Mass Communication and Journalism. On to you guys. Good luck.
Thank you, Kavya. We're doing a mic check. Check. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, check.
Yes, we can hear you.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
audible. I'm
Hello?
audible, right?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting now.
I believe we have a choice in this world about how to tell sad stories. On the one hand, you can sugarcoat it. Nothing is too messed up that can't be fixed with a Peter Gabriel song. I like that version as much as the next girl does. It's just, it's not the truth. This is the truth. Doctor's appointments, reality shows, and the worst of all, support groups.
What is this, girl? How long does it take to pick up a phone? Hi, hello. Have you reached? Please tell me you're safe and you're fine. Where are you right now?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Calm down, mom. I'm here. I just have to go. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm here. I have to go. Bye. Bye.
I love you.
Oh,
sorry.
Hey. It's okay. So, why are you staring at me like that?
You're beautiful.
Okay.
What you got there in your hand?
Oh, the usual. The one I've been obsessed about ever since I was 13. It's just, I just never get to know what's the ending. I don't know why I keep reading this over and over again. I just know there is no ending. Or is there an ending? I would like to know.
I see. That's pretty interesting. Well, why haven't you got in touch with the author then? To find out about this ending.
How is that possible? That's not
Come
possible,
on,
right?
anything's possible. If you want, I can set up a meeting with him right now. What say? Are you up for it?
Are you for real? Sure, of course.
I'm not kidding. Come on, let's go right now.
Oh my god, yes.
Hi, sir. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, you have no idea how much I've been wanting to meet you for so long, and I've just been in love with this book my whole life. I have no words. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's just I just need to know a couple of questions. That's it, and just maybe what happens in the ending. Your book does not have an ending. That's all I need to know.
Wait. What do you mean by there is no ending? You have it. You have read the book, right?
Yeah, but if you remember.
Listen, there is no ending. It's just, God, you know what you are? You are a failed experiment in evolution. Okay?
I'm not getting to the point. I just need to know what it
Listen,
is. What is
listen to me. There is no way that kids like you are ever going to get this, right? Because, parents and adults pity you. They pity the situation that you're in because your life revolves around your sickness and your innocence. Are you kidding me? You know what? You are really nothing except a side effect to this insane, sad world, right? So if you really want to know a story, if you really want to know the ending, you can go and you can read that book. That's right there with you. So yeah, you can leave the meeting because I've had enough.
You know what? I don't want to know the ending. Okay, this is not what I expect. This is just. What is this disrespect? I don't want to know the ending. You can go to hell. I don't want to know the ending.
Who are they? Kids.
Hey, you. I'm guessing you're still upset about the whole meeting the author this week. Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed too with that guy. What a jerk, right? Okay, so cutting to the chase. I'm sending you this voicemail because there's something I have to tell you, and it wouldn't be fair to you if you got to know later. Here goes nothing. Remember the day you got admitted in the hospital? That was around the same time I felt an ache in my hip. So I got a PET scan done, and everything just lit up like a Christmas tree. The chest, liver, all over. Yes, it's so unfair, I know, but apparently the world isn't a wish cracking factory. Anyways, you don't worry, okay? I'm gonna figure out a way to, hang around here as much as I can and annoy the hell out of you. Okay?
Hey guys, I'm sorry to stop you there, but your time's up. Your allotted time has run out, so I'm really sorry about this, but thank you so much for taking part, and that was a great show. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Moving on to the next team, we have first EJPB.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes, so the stage's all yours. Please go ahead.
Okay, so you all have seen this before, but we still want to perform for you guys. So 3, 2, 1, let's begin.
That's right. If I had a world of my own, everything would be nonsense. Nothing would be as it is, and everything would be different. Oh, animals could talk, and flowers could sing for hours. Oh my, a rabbit! What is a rabbit doing here?
Oh my fur and whiskers, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late.
Oh my god, what could a rabbit be late for?
I'm
Please,
late.
stop.
I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late.
This makes me curiouser and curiouser. Perhaps it's a party. Oh, Mr. Rabbit, please wait. Now then, where am I? And where did the rabbit go? There's so many signs. Where do I want to go? Oh my, you're a cat.
Do you need something?
Well, I wanted to know which way I could go.
Well, that depends, you see, on where you want to get to.
Well, as long as I'm able to go.
Well, then it doesn't matter which way you go. But if I were looking for a rabbit, I'd go that way. Except someone mad seems to live there.
Mad? I don't want to go among mad people.
Oh, you can't help that. We're all mad here. I'm mad. You're mad.
How do you know I'm mad?
Well, you must be, or you wouldn't have come here.
If I know the people here are mad, I should try not to upset them.
A very merry unbirthday to me. Yes, me. A very merry happy birthday to you. Yes, you.
I'm sorry for interrupting your birthday party.
Birthday party?
How silly. Ha ha ha. I shall elucidate. No statistics. Now statistics prove that you have one birthday. Imagine just one birthday every year. But there are 364 unbirthdays.
I see. Well, I'm looking for.
This reminds me of a concert I was given by, oh, I cannot say her name, but I had to sing. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you at. You know that song, perhaps?
I've heard something like that.
It goes on, in this way. Up above the world you fly, like a teeter in the sky, twinkle, twinkle. Well, I'd hardly finished the first verse when she jumped in and said,
Ugh! He's murdering the time. Off with his head!
Oh, goodness!
She's something, There was this one time when she...
Oh, who's been painting my roses red? Who's been painting my roses red? Who dares to taint with vulgar paint the royal flower bed? For painting the roses red, someone will lose his head. Now, off with their heads!
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. That was great. Next, we have first JRP performing. Guys, the stage is all yours. All the best. Are you guys here? Okay, so then I'm going to move on. I'm sorry about this. We have 20 BVC performing, Bidushi, Santri, and Shreya, sorry. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, so we're starting with scene 1. And the female tribute is female tribute. No, I volunteer. I volunteer the female tribute. Wow, looks like we have our first volunteer from 12th district. Yes. No. Trim, go home. Go find mom. No. Well, I bet my hat that was your sister, wasn't it? Yes. Now for the male tributes. May the odds be ever in your favor.
That's a good way to get killed.
What's a good way to get killed?
Oh, why don't you join us? I was just giving some life-saving advice.
Like what?
Like how to find shelter.
How do you find shelter?
Pass the jam.
How do you find shelter?
Give me a second to wake up first, sweetheart. This mentoring is very taxing stuff. You want to know how you survive? You get people to like you. Oh, not what you were expecting, is it? You're in the middle of the games, you're starving, you're thirsty, and the only way to... You're starving and you're thirsty, and a knife or maybe even some matches could mean the difference between life and death. And the only way to get those things is to get sponsors. And to get sponsors, you need to get people to like you. And right now, sweetheart, you're not off to a very good start.
That's end of scene 2.
Hi, thank you guys. Now I guess we're moving on to the last. Hello.
We're not done.
Okay, because there was a bit of disturbance, which is why I got lost in translation.
Okay. Yeah. This is scene 3. So tell me, is there a special girl back home? Not really. I don't believe that. Look at that face. That handsome looking face. Tell me. Well, there's this one girl that I've had a crush on for a long time now. But I don't think she knew about me until the reaping. I'll tell you what. You go out there and you win this thing. And when you come back, she'll come back to you. Thanks, but I don't think winning is going to help me here. And why not? Because she came here with me. Well, that's bad luck then. Scene 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, attention tributes. There's been a slight rule change. The previous revision allowing 2 victors from the same district has been revoked. Only 1 victor may be...
Go ahead. One of us should go home. They need their victor. Why should they? They shouldn't. No. Trust me. Okay. Together. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the winner of the games.
That's Arak. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. All right, we're moving on to the last team for By the Book, and that is from 20 TEP. Good luck, guys.
Am I visible?
Yeah.
Yeah. Scene 1.
So, are you ready for the hunt next week?
Yes, we haven't done it in so long.
Oh, there it comes, our brother. Wait, are you blushing?
What? No, I'm not blushing.
Come on, tell us, what have you been up to? It's all over your face.
Well, okay. I think I'm in love.
You in love?
What, is it impossible for me to fall in love?
Well, no, but you're pretty reserved about dating. And you're not the kind of guy who falls in love out of the blue.
That's exactly why. She makes me feel so special about myself, and there's something so special about her.
And who exactly is this new love of yours?
Well, you know, the new girl. You guys were there. I was there in the cafeteria. We exchanged stares.
The new girl?
The human girl.
Well, besides being the human girl, she has those rosy eyes and that long, scented hair, and her smell. I just can't get it out of my head.
Are you even listening to him? She's not one of us and she never will be. And loving someone who's not a vampire, that's outrageous.
But if it's his decision, I don't think we should interfere.
Exactly.
I can't tolerate this. In no way I'm going to tolerate this. I'm leaving. I'm just leaving.
Don't worry about it. She's an amazing girl. And she'll be a part of us soon enough.
Well, how can you be so sure about that?
Well, I've seen it in the future.
End of scene 1. Scene 2. Hey.
Hey.
So, going for the prom?
Me. No. I just don't dance.
You don't dance. Why don't you dance?
No. I just don't know. I'm not the typical girl who puts on makeup and stuff and goes to prom. I just don't.
Well, you know, I think you should give it a try.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Want to go to the prom with me?
Hey.
Hey.
I see you're still hanging out with that bloodsucker.
Well, at least I'm not a wet, stinking dog.
Whatever. What's he doing here anyways?
We're talking some really personal stuff. None of your business. Get lost.
Guys, stop it. That's enough.
After all that he has done to you, and after all the times we have spent together, you still want to hang out with him?
What can't you believe? You have always known. It has always been him. And it will always be him.
Well, then I'll be leaving. I guess we all know who you're going to prom with.
Going to prom with? Who are you going to prom with?
You. I'm ready to take the next step with you.
I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. I will always love you.
I love you more.
Let's go to the prom together.
Let's go.
I love you for 1,000 more. Yeah, that's
all.
Thank you guys so much. That was great. Once again, thank you to all the participants who had taken part in By the Book and the very first edition of it. It was great to see you all act out famous characters from books and put them in context and do scenes. Thank you all so much. It was really great fun. So if all of you would stay tuned, we'll be announcing the results pretty soon. So hang around. We'll let you know the results for By the Book. So